Well, howdy everyone. I got a new plant today. It's a Gasteria, and it's a Gasteria pilanzi. I got it from Fat Plants, San Diego. It's a succulent. I'm starting a succulent collection, and I actually have a new spot that I cleared out. You can see right now. It's in here with my Sunset Jade and my Black Raven ZZ plant. And I've created this new area because I'm running out of room. But I want to do succulents because they're easy to take care of, but also they don't need big pots. So you can get a lot in a small space. And I've got about a 2x4 space here where I can raise succulents. It's under my light. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I guess you can. So gets plenty of light, and I think it's going to be a great plant. Let me see if I can just focus on this. It's an easy plant to raise. It's a plant that likes sun, so bright indirect light, but a couple hours of sun every day will work wonders. Well draining soil, and I recommend coco coir and perlite. That's my go-to mix, or just even coco coir sometimes. It holds water well, but it allows air in, and roots grow great in it. For succulents, you could add perlite, and that will give it the grit that I think people think that because it grew in sandy soil or rocky soil that's where it needs to grow, and that's not necessarily true. It can't change where it grew, but you can change what you grow it in within limitations as long as the drainage is there. I don't think it's a big problem. Anyway, this plant makes pups, so it's pretty easy to propagate. And if you look at this plant, I think when I repot this, I'm going to find that I've got a bunch of pups in here. And I'm all good with that, although I don't need more of these. The thing is, you can always give them away to friends. They can, be put in a pretty pot and used as a gift. But anyway, I'm going to start a succulent collection, and I wanted to share this with you. And this plant is really stout. It's got thick leaves. A common name for it is lawyer's tongue, and also called mother-in-law's tongue. But it's a cool plant, and it's not hard to take care of, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. I've got a lot of plants, but I've only got a few succulents. Honestly, I did not know, but this ZZ plant here, Raven ZZ plant, is a succulent. It's got kind of bulbs on the bottom. You can't really see them, but it does store water, and it is, I had to look it up, but it's technically a succulent. So there's that, and then I also have this jade here, and that's a Hummel Sunset, something like that. Pictures I've seen of it, it turns red and yellow, kind of sunset colors, but it needs light to do that. So I think here it will get more light under this light than it would have got sitting in a window on the east side of my house. I don't have any south windows to speak of that, I do, but this house has long eaves, so the sun doesn't really get in there except a little bit in the winter when it's running low in the sky. So my primary growing area is an east window, and that works good for most plants that like bright indirect light. But some plants that like more sunlight could be a little short. So I think using a grow light is a great option. And this one is a Spider Farmer 2000. It's a great light. I've had it for a couple of years now. Works great. Can cover, depending on the height, it's really made for about a 2x3, but it spreads to 2'4" if you raise it up a bit. So anyway, these plants are fun. They're easy to care for. And I'm really looking forward to watching this one grow. And it does flower. It sends up a central flower stalk that has these really unique pink flowers. They're kind of tubular, and they hang off there, and they almost remind me of pink bananas. But they're not. But, anyway, it's got cool flowers. I don't know if I'll ever see them. But it's a pretty plant. And I'm going to give it a go. So take good care of yourselves. Happy gardening. Don't forget, stay green. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.